All right, well, kicking off our trending today is our very own reporter, Jalen Tart.
So Jalen has been all over social media over the weekend. He's been on TikTok, on the blogs, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. And he went viral for that moment that he was live on air eating a Polish dog. In case you missed it, take a look.
Polish dog and see what this is all about. Let me get a bite of this. Pretty good. Pretty good. Man, this is really good, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, man. And back to everyone. Back to you.
Mouthful. And so Judy and I were anchoring the show when that moment happened, and like many of you at home, we were just so tickled. And I know my mentions were blowing up all weekend. I know Jalen's, his mentions were blowing up, and so is Judy, because somebody posted it. Well, obviously WIS posted it, and it just went viral like wildfire. It really took off. And a lot of people wanted to know, Jalen, did you like the hot dog? Were you mad? Were you happy? You shook your head no first, and yes. See, I know in true journalism form, I had to get down to the bottom of it. And this is Jalen's first time speaking out since his newfound fame and viral moment. Take a listen. Jalen, the people want to know. You're here to set the record straight.
Yes.
Was the Polish dog good, or did it not taste good?
So a lot of y'all been asking me, was it good or was it not on social media? It was decent. It may look like it because I had one chunk ball on the side of my mouth, but you know.
Let's get to that moment because that's what had the whole internet talking. In that moment, after you took that first bite, we were trying to figure out your facial expressions there, but what was going through your mind in that very moment?
So I had the dog in my hand, and it was a lot of ingredients, and I love to eat food, so I wanted to have every bit of flavor in my mouth, so I just took too big of a bite. And that's what it ended up happening. But I did learn my lesson to not bite as much as what I can chew.
That's a good lesson, right? But a lot of people have been asking for more. They want to see you back out the fair. So is that something you think you're going to do?
Well, we got to give the people what they want.
Okay.
So I'm going to try some different fair foods starting off at 4 o'clock today. So make sure y'all tune in.
There you have it. Jalen will be back out at the fair. You heard him mention that he'll be out there live at 4. He was going through the list of all the foods that they have at the fair this morning, and I already know some of the ones that he's going to try that he's looking forward to. He says he's not a food critic, but he'll give y'all an honest review by taking one little bite at a time.
Exactly. Listen, when I saw this doing the numbers, I was like, my goodness, Jalen. But, you know, it was great. It was great to watch. It was funny. And was that something that you thought would go viral? A moment? You
know what? In that moment, Judy and I were just like, wait, what is it? Wait, what is happening? Do you like Jalen? What's going on? But then leading up to that moment, though, we were having a fun time with Jalen. There were a couple of teases in the 4 o'clock news, and at first he held the Polish dog, but I don't think he knew who was on camera, so he just had a straight face like this. And I was like, Jalen, are you happy? Are you mad? Do you want the Polish dog? And then, you know, it just took off from there. But no, you know what? I will say this to answer your question. I don't know what the kids do to go viral or what goes. I think I'm too old for that now to try to figure out when a moment is a moment. I guess, you know, because we're the news, I don't look at it that way. But people loved it. That was Jalen in his authentic form. And he's going to give you more of all his Jalen tartness coming up on your news at 4. The tartness. There you go. All right.
I love that.